Come on now. Alright, so figured I'd just hang out a little bit today. It's been a long time since I've been into streaming, and I wanted to start again. And so I thought, well, what? No better place to start than just with putting together the things I would like to do. So I kind of figured I'd like Trello. I use this Trello.com board to organize my life. And so I figured I'm just going to dive into these today for a minute. Organize some things that I would like to do. And then probably from there we'll move on and play a game or something. But yeah, just going to be a chill afternoon. Maybe play some poker. I do want to stream this old game from my childhood, which we'll go over later. But yeah, so for now, in my life, I got a lot of things going on. Personal life is definitely my weight loss goals. So those are underway. I'm doing a lot better, but I still really needed to grab the reins on that. So I was thinking of putting together maybe like a daily routine board, something to that effect. In fact, let's do that now. What pictures do we have here? Is there something motivating in here? Maybe like, I don't know. Maybe we'll just pick something that looks cool. Let's see. I tend to spend way too much time on stuff like this. We can always change it. So there you go. A road to progress. All right. 3 of your 10 freeboards. Okay, we're good. Why is it? Oh, those are unsplash photos. Okay, so I just gotta close this. Okay. All right. Daily routine. So I was thinking of having something where what I really want to do is I want to... Oh, this wasn't supposed to be on Chevcast. It was supposed to be personal board. What I really want to do is have like a chore list or daily to-do. So we'll just put a to-do and then done. Okay, and then at the end of the day, we'll reset them. So the first thing I would like to do is at least put some exercise in every morning. When I get up, first thing I do is I have a workout, a weight bench. I have an elliptical. There's no excuse for me not to work out. So I want to put down at least 30 minutes of exercise. Oops. So that'll be my morning routine. And so when I'm done with that, I'll just put it over here to done. And then what I'm going to do is at the end of the day, reset cards. At the end of the day, let's see here. So this guy will sit here at the bottom of the list, and then basically I'll never move it to done because when it's time to do this guy, it's move everything back. So hopefully, and maybe we do this. Maybe we do a due date. So I'm gonna start this routine tomorrow. Okay, today I'm kind of using it as a chill day, so we'll go with Sunday, and we'll put it at, let's say about 11 p.m. That's usually by the time I hit bed. So, nope. Reminder at time of due date. Okay, so this guy will remind me. And reset to-do list. And this card's due date. There, and we'll move the due date to the next day. So that'll be a good little routine to get into. So this dude should remind me at the end of the day to review everything. So that's good. Okay. The next thing I've wanted to do every day is start my morning stream. So I wanted to do a segment just called Coffee with Chev. I don't know if I want to make it a podcast or just a casual morning stream. Probably just start off as a casual morning stream. No, don't really archive it. At least not on a podcast feed. So, yeah. So we'll do coffee. I never know if should I capitalize the W? Probably. If it doesn't become an official show and we abbreviate it, CWC would be a good shorthand. Okay, and then I'm going to put a time on this, probably, at least 30, 45 minutes. We'll do 45 minutes. That seems good. I usually end up talking longer than I think I'm going to. And this is just about whatever, anything going on in my life. I need to find some good solid routines to stick to every day. Just something to keep my wheels from spinning, because I have a lot of things I want to get done, and then I never take the time to prioritize them, and they don't get done, and then I just kind of get in this funk, like I just don't finish things. So organization is definitely probably my worst quality. Got me a Gatorade Zero, no more sugar, for a while. Mostly been drinking water, but sometimes it's nice to have a cold drink. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Then I just want to do some house chores in there. Just I don't want to put specific things because it's too tedious. But after coffee with Chev, in fact, I probably want to do the house chores first thing. Work out, get some chores done, then sit down and have my coffee. I don't know. We'll mess with that. Depends on how I'm feeling there. Hi, kitten. You coming up here? Nice Cinder Cat. Yeah, I think this will be good. Just I wanted to keep it simple, because the more I overcomplicate it, the more I won't do it. So I think that'll be a good routine. It'll just remind me to get some of the primary things done every day. So that's good for daily routine. Let's star it so it appears at the top. Get rid of those. Okay, cool. What else? Okay, so the next things I've got... Oh, hello, kitty. Cinder Cat. You're gonna knock stuff down, sweetheart. You're just about to knock it down. There goes the lamp. Very graceful. Okay, so we've got a few different podcasts going on. One thing I want to do and get back in the routine of doing every day is my ChevTech podcast. I've got some good some tutorial videos going on with ChevTech. Let's see, let's switch over to that account and see what we look like there. It's not very hopping yet because I haven't really taken it serious. But yeah, okay, so library. No, I don't want history. How do I get to the studio? There we go. Okay, cool. So, got a few good videos going on. This tutorial I would like to continue. I was doing a bunch of it back in March, and I feel like I was doing a really good job. I need to go down this list. I made it down to here. Actually, I did more than that. Let's see, we made it to JavaScript. Did we do anything beyond that? HTML, CSS? I don't think so. Just JavaScript. Yeah, okay. Well, let's get our little... Where's the stickers? Get that guy on there. Cool. Okay, so... Yeah, so when I have some downtime and I'm not feeling like streaming work stuff, I would like to start back on this list. I think that's a good thing. Also, just daily work stuff. I can't stream anything sensitive for work, but I can certainly stream a lot of the stuff I work on, at least to talk about it. I probably need to talk to my boss first to make sure that that's okay. I did have permission a long time ago, but I've been on a hiatus for a long time, and I've had 2 different bosses since then, so it would probably be good of me to just go get permission on that stuff. Plus, my company's being bought out, so, they may not want me to... They may want something specific to be done with branding or anything I show on my channel. We'll see. And then I'd like to do just some more random tutorials. Like I recently built this poker bot for Discord. It's kind of cool. I'll show you guys real fast. No. There we are. Hold'em bot. Yeah, so this poker bot for Discord, it took me a lot of work, a lot more than I thought. I thought I was going to get it done in a week. It ended up taking me like 3 weeks in my spare time, but it works pretty good. There's lots of features, and you guys can read through this if you want. It's just github.com/chevtech/hold'embot. You can see it up here in the URL. But yeah, so I'm hoping to use this soon. Most of the people I share a Discord server with haven't been interested, but I was thinking about reaching out some places like Reddit, Facebook, whatever, recruiting anybody who's interested in maybe having a poker night Let's see. There's also some cool ideas in our Discord server here. If I'll just use the debug channel here so people can't see. I already ran this command. So there's a bank command. If I run it, there we go. I need to reset these. These values are upped just because I've been testing, but basically 3,000 is supposed to be the default. You start out with $3,000, but you have a different wallet on every server you play with the Hold'em bot, and you can play with other people, and it'll keep track of your winnings. So I was actually trying to think of ways to spruce up the Discord servers I run, and I was thinking maybe you use this virtual currency for stuff. Maybe we have some sort of virtual currency for the server and give them to people, and they get some perks out of it. Maybe I give Steam codes to someone once in a while, or gift them Discord Nitro boost. There's stuff we can think of for sure. I just need to sit down and brainstorm that. Okay. I think that's pretty much it for ShevTech. It's either going to be I'm streaming a project I'm working on, like that bot, or work stuff, or tutorial stuff, my full stack tutorial, which is going to be, it's an undertaking. It's going to take me quite a while to get done with that. So yeah, okay, yeah, let's move on from ShevTech here. Let's go back out to my boards. The rest is all Shevcast. So, I mean, technically I'm going to be streaming to, well, let's see here. Do I need a restream for ShevTech? Yeah. So this is always hard. It's hard to figure out what I want to do when I'm streaming. I use this program called Restream.io. It's free. You can upgrade to have additional places, but we're streaming right now to Twitch, to YouTube, Periscope, and Facebook, and then you can go and add all sorts of other services in here. I don't know what most of these are, but yeah. So you can add additional ones. If you have multiple Facebook pages, you have to upgrade your account in order to add multiple Facebook entries. That kind of sucks, but yeah, here you go. The groups and public pages upgrade. You can stream to your personal page just fine for free, which we're doing. Okay. So let's think about Shevcast. So Shevcast, I've turned it into a Shevcast network. It's a network of podcasts or shows, basically. Kind of stealing the idea from a lot of other people. There's a guy, Scott Johnson, who lives here in Utah, and he runs a network called the Frog Pants Network. I think it's an inside joke because he drew a frog wearing pants as one of his first drawings. He's an artist, and so it became the name of his podcast network. But he has a ton of... Let's just go to Frog Pants Studios, he calls it. Oh wow, this is all different. Podcasts. It's got a ton of different shows. Ooh, I really like his new website. It used to be really shitty. It used to be a crappy old WordPress, but it's nice and slick and simple now. Cool. So he's got a morning stream. See, this is going to be kind of I'm following a format. I'm not ripping him off by any stretch, just the format of how I want to manage my stuff, but my show won't be anything like his show. It's basically just going to be kind of a morning update for me, what I'm thinking about, whatever's on my mind, kind of shower thoughts type of show. Yeah, I really like this layout. That's actually one of the things we need to work on here. In fact, one of the things for ShevTech, we need a to-do list here because these are projects we need to work on, and one of those needs to be Shevcast.tv, which we have a cool website there. I even own Shev.tv. If we go to Shev.tv, it redirects here too. So, but because I can't get Shev everywhere, I try to keep the branding consistent, and I stick Shevcast everywhere. So even though it's cooler that I have a 4-letter domain, I still have it redirected to Shevcast as the official one. So yeah, we're getting the Inception because we're seeing ourselves right now. But yeah, so this needs updated. This is a template by Streamlabs, and it's expensive. I pay like $25 or $30 a month for this thing, and we could design something way better than this for way cheaper and host it on Windows Azure. So I was thinking that should be one of our projects. I would really like Chevcast.tv to be more like Frog Pants Studios, except probably on the front page here, like he's got this cool little like thing that just takes into all, links to all the stuff, which by the way didn't jump out at me at first. These need to stand out more in my opinion, because I was like, wait, if I just have these social media links, that's it. And then I realized these were clickable. But so there's some tweaks I would like to make to a layout like this, but I would want some sort of live player to pop up here if we're live. So probably Twitch, keep it simple, embed Twitch there. So yeah, I think what we'll do is do something like that. You go to chevcast.tv, we'll have that there, but then we'll have links to Patreon and then social media and everything, kind of like he has there. And just not, I really hate this big donate thing on the side. As much as I want people to donate when I'm streaming, I don't like this. I don't like it being so prominent. If people want to donate, there should be a button that says, hey, click here to donate, and that's it. But I don't control this layout. And the only reason I did this is because I wanted to put something up fast and I didn't want to build something. But yeah, so it's in this little carousel. This doesn't update the way I'd like it to. We have people in here that are not part of the Chevcast network anymore, and we have some that are missing that are part of the Chevcast network now. So definitely some work to do there. I definitely want to add chevcast.tv. In fact, let's give it a little bit of a description. Basically a network landing page. Live stream front and center, and he actually, for all I know, he might have a live stream on the front and center there. It's that it just doesn't show when he's not live. I don't know. I think I'd prefer. Let's see. If I wasn't live, I think I'd still like the Twitch player embedded, and then just have it be playing our most recent stream, like the most recent archive video. I think that's better. To have consistency there. Then, even if we're not live, they know they can go back there to see us live at any time. They only have to remember our little URL, chevcast.tv. Live stream front and center, a link to a list of our shows. In fact, you know what? Let's make these bullet points. We can use Markdown. We might as well. Okay. Live stream front and center, a link to our shows, about us, social media links, Facebook page, Discord server, Twitter feed, YouTube channel. I think that's pretty much everything we've got going on. I mean, Patreon doesn't really count as social media. At least not in the same as these other ones. Okay, yeah, that's good enough for now. We need a list of our crew. About us, plus a crew manifest, which we could probably pull from the Discord API dynamically. Use Chevbot to pull some stuff there, because we could give everyone who's part of the crew, we could give them a role, and then we could just pull all the people out of that role and dynamically populate that page. The more things I can do dynamic, the better. And it makes for a good stream when we're doing Chev Tech stuff. Okay, yeah, I think that's a good project. Cool. All right, let's come back out here. One of the things I was thinking of doing, let's see here. So we've got our With Disadvantage podcast, and that's got Solstice every Saturday for sure. That I am the DM of. Lumiere happens every Tuesday, and that's Bryn's show. And that one's been pretty much a guarantee. And then we've got Tomb on Wednesdays. Okay, and so we can't double book anything. At least we can't double book any live streams. And we don't really want to. Anyway. I want to start fitting in back row banter. But we also have a new show I really want to do called Undoctrinate. It's about critical thinking. I feel like in the world today, there's lots of, I'm just going to say it, lots of dumb, stupid ideas out in the world that get propagated. And they get told to people. And then the minute you try to say, well, that's not true, you're shut down. And like, oh, these feel good religious ideas, these feel good like conspiracies, or even if they're not feel good, they're just like, oh, I'm just asking questions, and there's lots of this stuff that's out there that for some reason that stuff gets a free pass. And if you call it out, you're the asshole. But then if you start trying to spread critical thinking and skepticism and, like try to explain to people what constitutes good evidence for a claim or whatever, suddenly you're a condescending asshole. And maybe my tone, whatever, I'm sure that probably has a lot to do with it. I have a hard time saying things without coming across condescending, I guess, and I need to work on that. But, if I want Undoctrinate to be my platform, be the place where I can go and share these thoughts and stuff and spread some critical thinking. I think it'll be a good, safe place for me to do those things and express my thoughts, and not be afraid of getting shut down. In fact, I'm planning to avoid reading the comments, because in fact, one of the first episodes I want to do is why I think internet comments are awful. Not saying that they, should ban comments everywhere, but I think you have to couch them in the right context. Like, YouTube comments are disgusting, like Facebook comments, they're usually people on your list that and if you don't like something they say, then you can go ahead and delete them. And so, like, there's different contexts, and the weight of the comments goes up and down based on that context. If you happen to have a forum that's full of people who you trust, then the comments are going to be, more of a conversation and feedback that you care about. If it's a video I'm putting on YouTube, or a live stream chat type thing, which, like right now, someone could come in here and just say, hey, fat ass. I need that stuff to roll off my back, because we could go into we could psychoanalyze someone. They could just be a troll trying to get a rise out of someone because for some reason they get some odd dopamine hit out of mocking someone else or putting someone else down, or they could just be projecting because they're miserable with themselves. Like there's tons of different reasons why, but does it matter? The ultimate outcome is I need to just move on and not be affected by that stuff. And I think that I've had a really hard time with that in the past. Part of the reason why I haven't streamed in a long time or created videos in any sort of major capacity, because that kind of stuff just kind of gets to me. And so, I don't want to deal with that kind of stuff. So I think I need some personal introspection. I need to start being able to just have a thick skin with that kind of stuff. Just let it roll off my back. Focus on the good. You could have 10 people telling you, great job, I love your video, and have one person tell you it was shitty, and you focus on that one person. I need to just let that go. I need to expect it, first of all, and then be able to just let it go. So that's got to happen ahead of time. I got to get in the right frame of mind in order to do that show. I keep putting it off because I keep trying to prep for it, and I'm just like anticipating all this pretend feedback to it. And you know what? It doesn't matter. It really, really doesn't matter. I just got to pull the trigger on this thing. I am who I am. I want to do what I want to do. That's all there is to it. That's where we've got to take it. So yeah, let's see. I don't need to open up Solstice because that's just all campaign stuff. Let's look at what we got going on in Back Row Banter. Pacific Rim. Let's see. I was going to do Pacific Rim. I know there was another one I wanted to do. I love how I scheduled this, quote unquote. Didn't really. Let's see. Yeah, so in this show we're doing two different kinds of shows. That's right. So we need to come up with some wording, because I want a Watch With Us episode. WWU. That works. Watch With Us. That's a nice little 3-letter acronym that will distinguish. So most of these will be review episodes, I think. Like I'll say, hey, next Friday we're going to do a review of this movie. And so watch that movie between now and then. Okay. And then we could schedule a viewing together if anyone wants to. And that's fine. And then we'll have a review episode. I think that's going to be 90% of what we do on this show. It'll be fun. The other ones are the Watch With Us episodes. Basically, we're going to talk over the show. We'll count down, hit play all at the same time, and we'll watch the episode, talk about it over the top of the episode, and then listeners can come do the same thing. They can listen to the show, and as soon as we count down 3, 2, 1, hit play, they can do the same thing, hit play, and they basically get a commentary track with their show. So that's kind of cool. What I really want to do is design a Chrome extension that it keeps track of. So when I record a show, it will start a timer basically from the moment I hit play. Let's see. No, so I need to be able to hit a button to start recording, to start the stream for the Watch With Us episode, and then that will start a timer on this recording I'm making, basically. And then as soon as I hit play, it'll record when I hit play, and then I'll be able to hit pause at any point, and it'll record when I hit pause. And also, whenever it detects that we are talking, it will turn down the volume of the show and then put it back when there's no audio. I don't think that should be too hard. I always say that, though, and then it takes 3 weeks to make something. But it'd be pretty cool. And then I could get this extension on all of the other hosts' computers, and I could just hit play, and then it all plays at the same time. And then I could get this extension out to the users, and they can hit play, and so they could. What I want them to be able to do is select a podcast in the extension. So they'll hit some button on Chrome, it'll pop down something, and they can select a show, and then they can start that show, and it will take them to Netflix. It will pause the show right at the beginning, and then it will just play the podcast, and then when it gets to the point of when we hit play, it will play it. Obviously, this will only work with a browser. It won't work with Netflix apps on Apple TV or your smart TV or something. So that's kind of why I'm like, this would be really cool, but its audience would be limited. But I don't know. I mean, it could be a cool project for ShevTech, but for now, we'll do it old school. We'll just do it the low tech way. Yeah, so I wanted to add, what was it that he wanted me to watch? Pandorum. My friend PJ wants me to watch Pandorum. I keep putting that off. I was thinking maybe we could do something like that later tonight. Okay. I'd like to come up with a schedule for this. But I also don't want to force it. This is one of those podcasts that I want to do it because I want to do it. But it's a judgment call. Do I want to just do this for fun, purely fun, no dedication to the show whatsoever? Users or listeners get what they get. Whatever we decide to put out a show, that's what happens. Or do we want to make it consistent? Do I want to do 2 of these a month? I don't know. Does that take away too much of the fun? It does keep it more consistent for listeners, though. And do we want to do it weekly? I've already got a lot going on weekly. Things do get kind of routine, and I don't deal well with monotony. Even when that's fun monotony. I have to mix things up. I don't know. Let's come back to this, because Indoctrinate is definitely one I want to focus on. So I wanted to do an episode 1. I was even thinking of doing it this afternoon, or an episode 0. That's kind of like, hey, everyone, welcome to the show. Here's kind of some of the stuff we're planning to talk about. If this is a problem for you, then go ahead and make sure you unfollow. because this is what we're going to do. But then again, I don't want to scare people off unduly either, because this show is supposed to be accessible. It needs a broad audience. And it's going to be PG. So, well, maybe PG-13. I don't know. But basically, we are, this should be something you should be able to listen to in the car with your adolescent kids. You know what I mean? It's designed to make you think. That's the whole point. the topics we put in here. So the first off, critical thinking. So talking about standards of evidence, a willing to say I don't know, a willingness to admit you are wrong and change your position with the facts. And then also I wanted to have a disclaimer. I, Chev, don't actually hate stupid people. I hate incorrigibility. And that's totally, I'm definitely guilty of not just coming across condescending, but being condescending. And one of the ways I do that is by getting upset about how much stupid is in the world. And I have a really hard time helping it. I don't want to say I can't help it, because I'm going to try to help it for this show. But yeah, it's frustrating. It's like, I mean, I guess it's probably a taste sometimes of feeling like how a minority feels, a marginalized group. You know, you feel like it's just you against the world sometimes. And that's kind of how I feel when it comes to critical thinking, when it comes to believing conspiracies or religion or all sorts of other topics. I feel very, very at odds with the world. And a lot of it may be an illusion. I'm sure at least some of it is. Because I'm sure there are a lot more intelligent people in the world than I give credit for. It's just that the dumb people, or people saying dumb ideas, I should say, are loud. They're really loud. You know, they have to be heard. They're confidently incorrect about lots of stuff. And that's the one thing that I have learned growing up, is that one of the marks of an intelligent person, at least somewhat intelligent, is that they know that they're not the smartest person in the world, and that that even the things they're sure about are still not set in stone or cement or concrete. You can't 100% know anything for certain. You know, if you think about it, really, you can't. And so it's like smart people know that they don't know stuff. That's what I feel like. If you at least humble people, you know, I don't know if that's the mark necessarily of a smart person, but such a subjective term. We'll go over all that stuff in the show, but basically, yeah, people who are running around spouting that this is the way it is, period. I mean, sometimes they're right, you know, if it comes to stuff like human rights. I mean, I'm probably going to agree with them. But if it's like, this is the way it is, there's a God and you have to believe in it, and it's this one from this book, you know, it's like, okay, well, I would need some evidence for that. Some extraordinary evidence, in fact, since it's an extraordinary claim. And, you know, I just can't believe everything that I hear. I can't. And especially today, because one of the biggest things I had growing up was this naive sense of everything is going to get better when the internet matures, because ignorance will die. And I wish I could go back in time and smack my little kid self across the face sometimes, because I'm just like, wait till you get older, kid. Wait till you see what happens when the internet does start to mature. It's funny. It's a double-edged sword, because there's lots of things that are great about the internet, but there's a lot of things also that the internet has united people. You know, my grandpa is one of those kind of conspiracy type people. He's a Trump supporter. He's got all sorts of, we'll just say, strange ideas. And he used to just be, and this is going to sound mean, but, you know, my grandpa's not a very nice person, and I've basically cut off contact with him, so I guess whatever. But, you know, he used to be the type of person that would have become the stereotypical old man in the rocking chair, spouting off racist, bigoted things at the world, you know, to these youngsters and their newfangled technology, and everyone has a million genders now, and he just would have been the guy in the rocking chair saying all that stuff into the air in his house, and then everyone else around would be like, oh, okay, Grandpa, okay, did you take your Metamucil? And that's kind of the way that the world used to be, right? And then but now those types of people have found each other. The internet has united them, and so the internet brings them together and makes them what they are, and lets them celebrate who they are for what they are, and that includes hate groups. It's just the way it is. It's like, and they don't even. I don't think anyone sits there and thinks, yeah, we're a hate group, but they're just, they have some hateful ideas. And again, I don't need to waste today's stream. I mean, I'm just talking about stuff, whatever comes across my mind, but I want to save some of it for the show. So one of the things on this show we're going to do is civility and respect during disagreements. Things are going to get heated. It's guaranteed they're going to get heated. And we may even have someone rage quit or something. But whoever decides to come onto this show with me has to expect that, be civil about it, and calm down and come back. That's it. That's all I expect. So, I mean, I think it crosses the line probably to rage quit. But if it happens, I don't think that crosses the line of like ending a friendship or anything like that necessarily. So, I don't feel like I'm going to rage quit ever. I might get upset or something. I may not be happy the rest of that episode if I can't convince someone of something I think should be obvious. But, I mean, these are all worst case scenarios. Excuse me. Some of the people that consider my friends that I'm going to be bringing on this show are going to just agree with me on like 99% of things anyway. And it'll still be interesting discussions because I feel like they're smart people. One of my friends, Dan, who I just met recently and we became fast friends, he's probably going to be a somewhat regular co-host, and I think it's going to be a pretty good conversation. Definitely when it comes to politics, because probably one of the areas where I feel like we differ in some places is politics. So that'll be interesting to discuss. And it's just funny because I spent my life hating political discussion. I mean, I still don't love it. But now that I'm a more informed, more mature person, I want to have these conversations because I don't want to shy away from them anymore. I have opinions. I feel like they're well-reasoned opinions. I want to share those reasons with people. If they don't change someone's mind, so be it. But at least I put it out there for other people to process and mull over and do what they will with it, and if they want to engage me in rational discourse about it, then they can. And I welcome it. I want my ideas challenged as well. That's another thing that I really hate about the internet today is the bubble of ignorance that everyone exists in, including myself. I don't, because this is the balance I was talking about with comments earlier. I don't want to hear the stupid, ignorant comments from people that I'm barely friends with. Our relationship ends where our Facebook friends list is. It's like, oh, we just happen to be friends because we knew each other in high school. I had one of those recently, where he was saying, I don't feel bad for the people dying of the what was it? The chloroquine. I forget, whatever it was Trump told people to take. And then they took it and died. Like this lady's husband died from it or something. And it was like, it ended up, they took some version of the chemical that was designed to clean fish tanks or something like that. So yes, were they stupid? Absolutely. But, we differed apparently on where, because I was like, Trump should be sharing some of that responsibility. He's the leader of a nation. I feel like he can't just be out there telling people to do stuff. His followers almost fundamentally are almost ignorant fundamentally. How do I phrase that? Fundamental ignorance is the baseline when it comes to being a Trump supporter, I feel like. About a lot of stuff, science and reason, and I don't know, just whenever you try to add context and nuance and discuss the gray areas on something, and I'm talking with somebody who's an avid Trump supporter, it's like they want everything to be black and white, and everything has to be A or B. There's two categories and it's one or the other. You can't be a fence sitter type of thing, and I hate that attitude because the world isn't that way. Nothing is that way. Sexuality's not that way. Gender's not that way. Humans aren't that way. Life isn't that way. Even when we try to categorize life into the different buckets, like different species and different, all these different things, they're just labels that we're applying to DNA that has evolved into a form at this point in time, and then we dig up a fossil from some other arbitrary point in time and we give it a name. But then they're like, oh, but what's the connecting fossil between the two? And it's like, well, technically you could give everything a different name every day. because DNA is constantly evolving. I mean, it depends on the life form about how quickly or how much it stagnates or how well it's adapted to its environment. I mean, we'll go into whole stuff on evolution and scientific topics another time, but basically I hate labels, and that's another. I'm gonna harp on that a ton in this podcast. How our brains want to put labels on everything and fit everything into those boxes. That's why I love this little logo. I love the brain popping out of the box, because you're trying to stuff it in the little box and it just doesn't fit. That's how I feel like humans are today. They try to put everything in little boxes and they just don't fit. And you just have to accept the fact that things are more complicated than you will ever be able to fully, completely understand. Forever. Almost any topic, is forever going to be on some sort of spectrum. And you're going to have to just accept that if you want to be intellectually honest with yourself. And so when I try to talk to Trump supporters and they're trying to stick everyone in a box, it's like it's really hard to understand like their mentality. We have to find some sort of common ground and move from there. But a lot of times they're just not willing to. I went on like 10 different tangents there, but basically, yeah. So we need the people I will be bringing on are not going to be like that necessarily. I mean, maybe we'll have a guest sometime who is that way, and we'll point that out. We'll do our best. But I'm mostly going to bring on mostly like-minded individuals so we can have good conversations that are not full of emotion. That's kind of the goal here. I do want disagreements. I do want other perspectives, but I don't necessarily want, to have just some liberal and some conservative hurling poop at each other either. So, it's got to be reasoned arguments. You have to be able to speak articulately and reason your way from point A to point B. You don't necessarily have to construct a formal syllogism and a mathematical proof for everything you want to say, but you at least need to be able to bring some rational discourse to the show. So, civility and respect. That's going to be paramount. And I'm not sitting here acting like I'm, some arbiter of all this stuff either. I'm definitely going to be guilty of violating some of these rules, and so these rules are designed to keep us on track. A willingness to be challenged. Yep, that's a hard one. I feel like myself and a lot of people have a hard time having their ideas challenged, especially if it's something you feel like you've reasoned your way to. So if you've reasoned your way to a position and someone challenges it, it can be it can feel like you're being attacked. Basically, like that someone's calling you stupid or whatever, and maybe you are being stupid about something, and that's the thing that we have to go in being willing to acknowledge. Like, I was just about to go on another tangent, but we'll save stuff for another show. Let's see, safe for work. Yes, so basically, my intended audience is my mom or my grandma or whatever. I'm going to be, when I'm looking at the camera, in fact, that's another thing I need to do. I'm constantly looking at the screen here. I need to be looking at the camera. That's a difficult one for me, but I need to be picturing in fact, you know what? I might even get a little piece of paper of my mom's face and put it right here next to the camera lens and then talk to her. And that's the thing is I want to boil things down because there's a lot of things we could talk about. We could talk about tons of philosophical topics, epistemology. We could talk about logical fallacies. We could talk about how to construct a formal argument. There's just tons of things that we could get into, and we probably will a little bit here and there as we broach those topics. But for the most part, I want this to be something that people can understand that aren't following this stuff. They don't know what Pascal's wager is. They don't know what Occam's razor is. They don't know, what different logical fallacies exist, and we'll educate them. But when we say, if we're going to bring up a logical fallacy, for example, post hoc ergo propter hoc, which tons of the fallacies use Latin because it sounds fancy, but it's basically just A before B, therefore A caused B, I think is that fallacy. And it's just like, well, that could be a coincidence. A happened before B. That doesn't necessarily mean A caused B. But we need to go into those details when we bring up that stuff. We can't just say, oh, that's a straw man, and then cut it down, and then just move on. Because someone's going to be like, what is a straw man? So we need to We need to try to be good about breaking those topics down and discussing them with basic language that everyone can understand. Let's see. Just ranting now at this point, but I should save the rest of it for when we do this show. The malleability of DNA. Yeah, I got tons of good stuff on the topics here. Let's see. I have some disclaimers. Try to pause and play a soundbite disclaimer. Okay. Oh yes, debate disclaimer. Okay, yes. So this would be like if we disagree about minor issues on a topic, and say Dan and I start debating this topic, there's going to be people that are going to try to pull sound bites out of the show and try to say, look, they can't even agree with themselves, when actually fundamentally we do agree, and we're just disagreeing over some sub-issue or some fringe issue or something. This is another area where context matters. In fact, context probably should be a whole topic if I don't have it in here. Do we have context matters in here? I'm going to put it right here. Okay. Or did we have a standards of evidence one? Let's see. Logic fallacies, education. Put it right there. Okay, cool. Yeah, and then hopefully it's, at some point we'll get a good cadence going for these types of things. But I, for most of my adult life now, have been just kind of, I don't know what the right word is. I'll just say it, afraid to talk about these types of things, because I'm the type of person. Well, first of all, I have major anxiety, so I'm the type of person that always wants to keep the peace. So as soon as anyone starts getting upset, or there's any sort of an argument starts getting heated or whatever, I hate it. I start kind of getting that adrenaline fight or flight instinct. But it's not for a lot of people that's a good feeling. Like they almost get high off of that feeling. But for me, it's like I freeze up. Like I don't know what, it's like it's so dumb. And I'm just trying to conquer that a little bit when it comes to stuff that makes no sense. It's just my human brain reacting to something, even though there is no danger. And there's no danger for me talking about things that I feel like I know something about and want to share my opinion on. And so I want to do that. I mean, other people do it and they're wrong about stuff. And it frustrates me so much because I hesitate to go and share an opinion because I don't want to be wrong. But you know what? If I get shown to be wrong and someone can rationally explain to me why I should hold a different position on an issue, I'll probably change my mind. And that's a big difference between me and somebody who watches Trump drag, the country through the dirt and then they, raise their flag in victory. There's just so much of this stuff going on today that it's like people have turned their brains off in favor of, well, I'll just let this authority decide for me what's right and wrong, and I will just, or it's either they're confidently incorrect because they're going to just replace logic and reason with this sort of dogmatic attitude about something, or they're the type of person, and this is my mom, no offense, mom, that's just like, this is just all too much. There's just people are saying all sorts of different things. I don't know what to believe. I'm just going to do something else. I'm not going to think about it. And while I respect that person much more than the person who's confidently incorrect, it's still a problem because this is what happened. This is why my little kid me thought the internet was going to solve ignorance, but really we are so bombarded with conflicting information these days that people are just like, I'm just going to go with what feels good to me. I'm just going to believe what feels good to me. I don't care what's true. I'm just going to go with what feels good to me because I can't tell the truth because there's just too much going on. And I can't blame them. I can't blame someone for feeling that way. But, the thing about critical thinking and just some of these, even just the most basic fundamentals of critical thinking are enough to guide you through this minefield of information we have today. And a lot of this is not super hard. Sure, we can get into super complicated topics, but a lot of this is actually quite straightforward. And so, and it really saddens me that it's not something I was taught in school. Like basic logical fallacies, or, I didn't take debate club maybe, and that's probably where I might have learned some of this stuff. But I'd never had a mandatory class that taught me how to think and reason my way through a conversation, or how to deal with when I'm being bombarded with conflicting information. One of the big things I also never realized as a kid, which blows my mind, was I don't know is an acceptable and intellectually honest answer to a question. And it's okay to say I don't know. And so, like, at least the people that are like, oh, there's just too much and I don't know what to believe, that's fine. At least they're being intellectually honest. They don't know what to believe. But there are still issues out there where you can suss out the truth, or at least get to the core of an issue with just a few little mental tools. And so I kind of want to help people get that, because I got that late in life. I feel like I arrived at this. I had this feeling growing up that just people had stuff wrong when it came to religion, when it came to stuff like multi-level marketing, which is huge here in Utah. My family got into it for a brief minute, and I was basically a zealot for it. I was convinced I was going to graduate high school and start Quickstar, and I was just going to be one of those rich people. And you know what? Maybe if I really was single and put my mind to it, maybe I would have been one of those people at the top of the pyramid scheme. I don't know. But the point is, generally, across the board, it's a flawed business paradigm. The religion is something that preys on emotions, and you have to get people in when they're young. Tons of people are going to disagree with me on this. That's fine. I don't care. Like, this is just my thoughts and opinions on stuff. If somebody wants to hear them, they can. If not, you can turn me off. It doesn't matter. But, and I'm not doing Indoctrinate today. But still, it's me. I'm going to have my same opinions whether I'm on the show or not. But yeah, so I feel like we have a lot to share. There's a lot going on here. And one of the big problems in the community of the secular humanist community and the atheist community, is this issue of kind of cynicism and condescension. And I understand it because I'm guilty of it. It is really easy to be a cynical and condescending person when you think someone is doing something that is stupid. When someone wants to go hunt ghosts, they're not hurting anyone necessarily. But in today's day, where there really are people who believe in a flat earth, it's hard to find flat earth jokes funny sometimes, And so it's really easy to just be cynical, and you can never tell anymore whether someone is just tongue-in-cheek or really is a believer of something. And so, I get that. I get why people get cynical. Matt Dillahunty is one of my favorite thinking people. Like, he debates tons of theists. He's so articulate when it comes to explaining how he views different things, like, say, talking about morality. His whole diatribe that he gives on morality is really good. I really like it. I don't know if diatribe's the right word. But anyway, he has this whole talk that he gives on morality, and it's similar to Sam Harris's talk on morality, and it is just really good. But Matt Dillahunty, so he's really good in debates. I will give him that.
Wonder_woman_fan1. Hell yes, I am a pro ghost hunter. Need to use an elephant gun. If you use a lesser powerful gun, it won't do anything. It's also real hard to hang their heads on the wall.
Okay. Well, that's good. Good for you, Wonder Woman fan 1. Where was I? Anyway, Matt Dillahunty is a really smart guy, but he comes across he is very condescending. He runs a call-in show. People call in. He talks down to them, calls them names, and he tries not to, but then they get him so heated that he ends up doing it anyway. I want to bring a different flavor with this show, bringing critical thinking to the world in a better, better light, just kind of a little more rational, a little more PG style. So I think that'll be good. I'm thinking we'll do our first episode probably Wednesday night. Probably after our episode of With Disadvantage of Tomb of Annihilation. It's kind of late though, so I don't know. We'll see. Might even do one this weekend. We'll see. Let's see. The last card we have here, the stupid alarm. So that's another one. Is
Wonder_woman_fan1. Will it be vegan flavored?
Will what be vegan flavored? The show? I'm a vegan, if that's what you're asking.
Wonder_woman_fan1. Yes.
I'm a vegan, so I'll probably give my reasons for being a vegan. But no, it's not going to be about veganism. But it's definitely a topic that could come up for sure. Anyway, the stupid alarm. It's one thing I really want to avoid is attacking the person. I want to attack the idea. So it's hard sometimes, especially when someone is being a troll or just really trying to get a rise out of you. It's easy to call them stupid. If they're not going to be reasonable and have rational discourse, then we will just ban them. We need to just break that down and then attack the idea. You know, that's a stupid idea. That's a dumb idea. That is different from you're a stupid person. And so I just want to make sure that me and the other hosts call that out, because it's really easy to do. I think that's it. I think that's all the boards. I'm trying to think if there's any other. Oh yeah, I wanted to go back to Batgirl Banter and see. We're definitely going to do Undoctrinate every week. Thinking Batgirl Banter will fit in Sundays. It's hard with my wife's work schedule lately to figure out when she's going to be here, when she's not. We'll play it by ear. Honestly, I think I'll just schedule a first episode for sometime next week, and we'll pick a movie. In fact, let's do that now. Let's pick a movie. Let's see.
Wonder_woman_fan1. How about a Fall Guys day?
Yeah, I actually like the game Fall Guys. We have a server if you want to join it, although I'm worried you're a troll. I'm a pro ghost hunter, need to use an elephant gun. I think you're just joking, but you're definitely not going to fit into our group if you're just trying to get a rise out of me with that whole thing. I don't know if you're serious or not, so I guess it's just up to you. If you want to join our server or not, we can always just kick you if you're a nuisance. But yeah, we have a server where we play Fall Guys.
Wonder_woman_fan1. I've loaded my hacker gun and know your wife is Nikki and you have 3 pigs. Wonder_woman_fan1. It's me, Rainbow.
I had a
Tongue
feeling it
sticking
was
out.
you, Rainbow. Also, you could have just been someone who read the Twitch description, though, because I still think I have me, Nikki, and the pigs listed down there. But I think what we'll do now is play a game. I think I'm done ranting. I'm running out of breath anyway. Let's see here. I'm going to play some Zoom Beanies. This is a game that I played. Well, let's see. Come relive my childhood.
Wonder_woman_fan1. Cats will be on HBO Max October.
I have no intention of watching Cats. Come relive my childhood with me. I guess I have to update this over here since it won't let me. Twitch. No? How do I... Okay, here we go. Okay, edit. Wow. I didn't expect them to actually have the category.
Wonder_woman_fan1. I thought you said watching cats and drinking would be fun.
I mean, it might. But I've heard it's awful, and I didn't enjoy that last Avatar: The Last Airbender run. It was worse than I thought. I thought it would be fun because we'd be drinking, but it ended up not being. There we go. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Cool. And apparently you can't set a game on YouTube anymore. Boy, that whole YouTube gaming thing lasted like 2 seconds, didn't it?
Wonder_woman_fan1. Wealth to movie is probably another level bad.
Fair enough.
Wonder_woman_fan1. Starting Discord up.
Yeah, feel free to join me. I need to kill my music. Yeah, by the way, you're not hearing the music on stream, right? I tried to get it so that only I could hear music. Okay, I'm excited. I haven't played this since I was a little kid.
_fan1. I don't hear music.
Okay, do you hear the game music at least? Let me check my levels. Okay, it does look like you hear it, just not when I'm tabbed out. How do I... Is there no settings?
Wonder_woman_fan1. This is the username I use when I try to talk men into cosplaying as Wonder Woman lol. Wonder_woman_fan1. I hear game music now.
Let's put on the captions. I'm not sure if I should... Probably, since I was a little kid, right? I'm probably remembering it being harder than it was, or I'm going to be embarrassed by how hard it actually is if I don't do the easiest mode, but guess we'll see. Okay, how do I leave here? Practice? Journey. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we have to make our little team. I remember that. I think we'll just randomize them. Yeah. This is a remaster. They updated the graphics on these guys. I was expecting to play it more pixelated, but it's kind of cool that I don't have to. Guess I should stream this to Discord somewhere. Dun, 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 dun.
Wonder_woman_fan1. Must have been a big update for Discord.
For some reason, I feel like there was a lot more of these guys. Okay. That music is nostalgic as shit.
After days tossed about by a stormy sea, the Zoombinis reach the shore of a peculiar land.
Wonder_woman_fan1. When did this game come out, the Nun remake?
Let's find out. I think it was like 96 or 94. Zoombinis Logical Journey. It was for Windows 3.1.
Wonder_woman_fan1. That
95.
gameplay is loud as hell.
95. We can turn that down. Hold on. Is that any better? Let me know if this is still too loud. Okay, I remember this puzzle. Let's see if I do think it's still a little loud. Yeah, we'll try that. Jeez. Why is it still so loud? Is this not adjusting the volume for that? Let's see here. Guess we'll just turn this one down. Good, how are you? I forgot that I can't hear you come in because the stream mode is on. Alright, so I remember there's going to be, they all have to have a certain trait to cross a certain bridge. And then every one we get wrong, one of these pegs is going to pop out. So let's find the most unique guy we could find. I think he might be it. He's got feet, a yellow nose, one eye, and a tiny little sprig of hair. Nope. Okay. So, let's do another one with the hair. Does it like the hair? So far so good. Okay, so they all have to have a certain trait to cross a bridge. This guy worked. So the bridge liked something about him. It liked his hair, or... Well, it has to be the hair, because it's the only thing that all three have in common now. That's just color on the nose. Okay, so it looks like this guy's going to work, because it's for sure definitely liking their hair. Okay, let's do this guy on this bridge. Ah, fuck you. Okay, so doesn't like something about him. What didn't it like, though? That's the question. Blue nose, single eye. Let's do another one with a single eye, but doesn't have anything else in common. Yep, different nose, different hair, different feet. Let's do her. Oh, so it's not the nose, or the eye. Or it might be the eye, excuse me. In fact, it has to be the eye. It's the only thing she has in common with that guy. No. So that it rejected this guy and her, and the only thing that those two have in common is the one eye. So that it must be everyone. Well, the top one did let this guy go through without one eye, so let's see if this one gets to go across top. Nope. And the only thing, so this one doesn't like shaggy hair, because it let a pink nose, spring, and droopy-eyed dude through, but not the shaggy hair. So I think all the shaggy-haired ones gotta go here, and all the one-eyed ones have to go here. Okay, but now the question is, if it doesn't like some of these traits... Let's do this guy. Okay, so it didn't like something about him. Let's get this guy. We can at least narrow it down to feet or nose that it didn't like. Okay, so it didn't like glasses or hair. We can probably send... Okay. Okay. All right. Whew, we only had 2 more tries left.
Good for you.
Right here. Every time we lost one of these pegs popped out. As soon as this last peg popped out, the bridges would have broken. Can you see my mouse? Oh. Here, I'll just share my screen. Let's see, instead of just the game. It's easier that way. Now can you see my mouse?
So do proceed with skill. Zumbini's one guard won't allow. The other guard surely...
It's because it's old, man.
More of those little pebbles.
How, enchanting.
Can you hear the audio? You're not doubled up on the audio, are you? I mean, because it'll play audio in the Discord stream, but then also I'm piping the audio in via my voice meter. Usually when you share your whole screen, you don't hear game audio, so I have to pipe it in. So you should be good. Oh, this one's harder because there's 4 now. Okay. Let's start with this guy.
Sure. Certainly.
Okay. Nope, we bought it at probably like Circuit City or CompUSA.
Kinda slow, ain't ya? Proceed.
Okay, so she's happy with those guys. So do they like the hair or what?
Proceed.
Okay.
Move it, Toots. One of the chosen few.
Move it, Toots.
You'll do. Do go in.
Jesus, I have no idea what they're not going to like because they're letting everyone through. So he doesn't like either the spring or the eyes because he's already got... Huh? Oh, it could be the hat. You're right. Yeah, actually the hat I think is part of the hair. So yeah, so we've already gotten the hair through. We've gotten the nose through. So it's definitely the spring or the eyes.
Do go in.
I guess we can find out if it's the spring.
Okay, by me. Step in.
So it was the eyes.
You'll do.
One of the chosen few.
Does that mean everyone else goes this way?
Sure. Da-da-da.
Yeah, I watched like 5 episodes.
Sure. Mm-hmm. You'll do. Mm-hmm.
Well done, O wise and trusty guide.
Okay.
You've done quite
Well, that was
well.
easier than I expected it to be. I can't wait till we get to the pizza guy.
And so
Make me a pizza!
continue on through this dusty wasteland until they meet Arno, the almost omnivorous, one very hungry pizza troll.
Oh, it's this guy. We're already to the pizza troll.
Fleens? You're not fleens. Huh. Whatever you are, make me a pizza.
Alright, so... What's better? Do we start with a pizza with all toppings? And then he says he doesn't like something? Or do we start with one with none and add... Maybe we just do cheese. And we do pepperoni. He'll either say more toppings or something on that I don't like.
Something must go.
Okay. Let's change the topping. If he still doesn't like it, then he doesn't want cheese.
Something must go.
Okay, he doesn't want cheese.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, wow. Was that We guessed it? Wow.
Well done!
All right. I don't know.
Hold on.
It had to be
What's
recently.
this?
I think it was like
A
2015.
campsite with hot soup all ready to eat? Looks like a fine place for Zoombinis to relax. But when they're ready to move on, they'll need a group of 16 along the path.
Oh, okay. So, let's look at the map. Well, I don't know which way to go. You can click stuff. Well, so you can store them in here. And I remember this from being a kid, and I still don't fully understand the point. I guess you can get a bunch of Zoombinis through now that you know those last puzzles or something. I don't know. I don't know if, like, there's got to be a strategy to, like, oh, I want to bring a certain group through with these certain traits. I think.
Zoombinis must have something in common with their neighbor to sit on Captain Cajun's ferry.
Something in common with their neighbor. Okay. So,
Welcome to the boat. Now hurry yourselves up and find your seat.
him.
Fine, sit wherever you want to. I don't really care.
Okay, and then we got spring dudes.
Ah, sure.
And then we've got her with the hair. And then we've got a bunch of these dudes.
There you go, you got it.
And then red nose. Hair. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that these. Okay, yeah. So this
There
guy,
you go, you
this
got it.
guy, this guy, and then blue nose. Sweet.
Color, flower, and lily.
I am streaming on Facebook.
May be the keys that get them through.
No, Facebook already had live streaming. No, I think they just maybe paid them or something to have them promote them or something. I don't know. Oh, I remember this one. This one's interesting. Okay. I forget how this works. Is there like a little instruction? Maybe the keys go through. Oh, that's what the shelter rock is for. If they get knocked out of a puzzle, they go back to the checkpoint. Okay. So we gotta find a pattern that goes all the way through. So red goes all the way through. So we could put this guy here. Is there a yellow? color ones are easy. He was done. Oh, can I only use... Oh, can I use him again? Interesting. Yeah. I'm using the colored ones because I don't see any of these icons going all the way through. Yeah. Yeah, you have to remember this was running on Windows 3.1. Your computer basically wasn't allowed to have a graphics card. That, like, there was just no such thing as a gaming computer. Oh, it looks like after their second uses, they're gone now. I only was able to use the red one and yellow one twice. Well, shit. Is there a blue one that goes through? No. Oh, lily pad shapes. I wasn't even noticing those guys. Let's see. Nope. Let's see here. That. Okay. That one works. Haven't received them yet. Let's see. That guy needs to go there. Oh, it's all good. Oh, these X's. X's will work. Okay, cool. Pac-Man 1. Getting there. Okay, so he's gonna be able to take two. So there's one more pattern that's gotta work here. Probably this lily pad. Let's see. Do we have one that starts with 3 leaves? We don't. So it's not that guy. Oh wait, hold on. Where did I start him? Oh yeah, right there. Okay. Is there a flower one? They have to jump on the thing that... So he's a lily pad shape. So he can only jump on lily pads that are shaped like what's on his back. So I had to look and see if I can find a line of those connecting from one side to the other. This guy's... No. This guy's a color, so he'd have to be on these cyan colored ones all the way across, but there's none of those, so he won't work. This guy is a 3-leafed lily pad. And I don't see a 3-leafed lily pad to even start on, so he's out. This diamond one, I see 2 diamonds, but they don't connect to other diamonds. This blue one, I don't see any connecting blue that goes all the way through. It's gotta be this flower guy. Flower. Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. Okay, that's it. Nice. Sweet. So far, so good. Haven't lost a single Zumbini.
Zumbinis will get
You mean the game
alive
called
from
Oregon
these
Trail?
Stone hexes if they can
Yes.
make the right connection.
I don't know. I tried playing it once and it's that nostalgia, but it doesn't really have staying power. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. So we gotta match up their eyes. Ah, oops. Their nose. Let's see. Let's match up feet. We can do nose for these two, but then we don't have any more matching noses. We're gonna have to get rid of, let's see. We've got a, well, let's see, they both have droopy eyes. Got two eyes here, let's put them down there. Okay, so we gotta be able to put, let's see, is there a green nose we can pull out of there? No. So he's gotta swap with,
You got them all through.
nice.
Good for you.
Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 na, 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 da, da.
Amazing indeed. Another relaxing campsite ready and waiting for Zumbinis. They'll need their rest. The darkest, most dangerous part of the journey is yet to come.
No, go back. I don't want to do that. I just wanted to change the text on the post. Whatever. I'm gonna restart the stream because I should just do that when I switch games. It doesn't say the right thing. It says organizing still.
Chefcast is now streaming live. https://chefcast.tv. Multi-streaming with.
Why does it still say organizing? What the hell? Yeah, I guess not. Huh. Whatever. I don't know. I won't worry about it. I gotta use the restroom though, so I will. It's because she locked herself in here. She closed that door behind me and then locked herself in here when she heard me making food. Okay, let's see. Let's continue the next leg of our logical journey.
Throughout these gloomy mountains, strange carvings left by ancient peoples are everywhere.
Yes. Oh shit. Are these noses? Any more purple noses? Red. Yellow. Blue. And green.
Well done!
All right. He does, right?
Use the crystal filters to change the Zumbini's reflection. It will give them crystal slamming protection.
I'm looking him up. Narrator, Mark Petrakis. Boy, he's done hardly anything. Yeah, I don't know anything he's been in. He hasn't done anything since 2001. And then all of a sudden in 2020 he's doing something called The Journeyman. Oh, what is this one? I don't know. I don't have any. Do any of these match any of my guys? Oh, this one does. Okay. Please tell me it mixes these up, because... Do I have a foot guy with... No. Oh, I do have her. I think no, they have to match exactly so far, is what I'm gathering. But I'm betting if I had another one that matched exactly, we could put another one on there, maybe. Okay. No, oh, that's a blue nose. Yellow nose. There we go. Trixie, Trixie. Almost got me. Alright. See you later. Me too. Booker Bean. What you doing, buddy? You gonna make it, little man? I don't get a well done, narrator?
Search first for traps. So easy to miss. To get Zoombinis across Bubble Wonder Abyss.
Oh shit. I remember this one. So, single eye dudes can go. What does the vortex do? I'm guessing this one toggles. Yeah, okay. And it's gonna go down, down, and then I just can't send these guys this way. So I have to send a non-droopy eye. I have to send these guys when it's toggled. I'm gonna wait though. I want them to collide. Okay. Okay, so these beady-eyed guys can go this way. They'll go through that one because it doesn't have the droopy eyes. Okay, cool. Now I gotta put... I gotta send droopy-eyed guys through when it's toggled this way. Okay, and then a beady-eyed guy through next. And then a droopy-eyed. Whew, that was close. Oops. Okay. And then, oh shit, doesn't matter. Oh no, it shouldn't matter which way it's toggled for these two. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. No. Fuck! No! Damn it, I'm stupid. I should have waited. Fuck. I lost 2 of my Zumbinis.
Is this it?
Buddy, did you close the door again?
Place they
Then you get stuck.
been seeking? A place of hope and prosperity?
Well, that was fun. Booker, seriously, dude, are you gonna make it, buddy? Alright, well, what to do next? We're just chilling today, so let's, relaxing. Let's see. Hanging with chat and playing games. Question is, what game? What am I hearing? Oh, Cloak. Welcome. How's it going? Okay. Guess for now we'll oops. Okay. I'm going to close that thing. Because clearly I got to use this one anyway. Earbuds. Gotcha. I understand. I use earbuds, so I have to do the same thing. I have to make sure I swab my ears out. What are you up to? Gotcha. Are you wanting to play a game or anything like that? Okay. I'm just streaming. Just hanging out with chat and playing some games. I just played a game that I played on Windows 3. I linked it to you already when we were talking about old school Windows stuff. The Zoombini's Logical Journey. I just played a playthrough of that, and I got all 16 Zoombinis through all the puzzles until the very last one, and I sent 2 Zoombinis on this path where they're like floating in these bubbles, and I did it too fast, and so they travel through this one path, and then a switch toggles, and then the next guy goes wherever the switch toggled. Well, anyway, they ended up crossing paths, their bubbles popped, and they died. But other than that, I got them all to safety. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Alright. Play some poker. Why do I not hear sounds? Sounds. Enable sounds. There we go. Okay, A7 offsuit, and we're the big blind. Everyone's calling in. Well, connecting with an ace isn't going to get us much if too many people go to the flop, so we're going to try and shove them out. Okay. So the thing about play money, everyone's going to call me. Oh, he folded. Okay, cool. Got rid of one. Did they fold? I think they folded too. Cool. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. We do have top pair plus an ace. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can push one of these guys out with a little bit. Okay. Well, our odds just went up a lot, at least. Although, if there's a 4-6 or some shit... I don't think he's got that, though. Let's just check. If he checks it down, I'm going to push him out on the river. Okay. Oh, now all he needs is a 6. But he called in on my flop raise, so the chances he has a 6 are slim. We're going to go with a 300 to try and push him out. He could have paired with an 8 or 9. That's probably the scarier hand, but okay, cool. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah, fuck that. Early position, calling an 800 pre-flop raise? I don't think so. He's got a pocket pair of some kind. He's either completely full of shit or got a pocket pair of something. That should be like a ace 10 offsuit or something that he's got. People play weird with play money. He's committed now, though, because I get the feeling he didn't connect with anything on the flop, but he's just committed, so he's gonna keep going in, hoping. See, he thinking, I don't have anything, but I can't let them know I don't have anything. Oh, he did check. All right, here comes. I think Pepper's gonna... Oh, no, they've called. Wow, okay. I can't read this anymore. I don't know what's going on. Poker Arnie went in 800 with a deuce? Wait, oh, what? What? Do you just have nothing? And you're like... Maybe they have 2 diamonds. Maybe they got an ace of diamonds. Then they have the nut flush. Now we'll never know. Damn. Alright, we're in dealer position. So we can probably afford to call any reason... Well, okay. That's not reasonable. We are on the button. I think this guy's full of shit, though. I think he's just trying to pull in... I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, great. Well, that's no good. Not with all these people in the hand. Here it comes. He's going to bet. I knew it. I know, right? This whole thing is silly. My favorite is this one, though. What's the horseshoe do? Oh, okay, I like the horseshoe. Oh shit! We flopped 2 pair with a runner flush draw, but we'll see if that pans out at all. Another king would be the best full house. Oh, we're gonna just we're being all trolly on the board now with our emotes, so we'll make people think we're full of shit here. Continue our bully bets. He's gonna raise me. Oh, I can't get a read on that guy. I thought for sure he was going to raise me. He thinks I'm not sure. Alright, will you call a 700 bet? Because I probably have the best hand. Gonna bet the pot. I like it when I win and they don't have to know what I had. Middle position. I am just gonna duck out of here with a 5-7 offsuit. Oh, my nose is so dry. It's all itchy. I keep wanting to scratch it. Inside. It's like one of those annoying inside itches that you can't get rid of. Yeah, maybe. I haven't been too bad. Well, okay then. I'm glad I folded out of this circus. He's got jack. Oh, 2 pair. Oh, sorry, queens. Oh wait, what just happened there? Oh, he had a straight. I didn't even realize it. Yeah, no. Negative. Oh, good. They approved my avatar. For a while, it wasn't letting my actual picture show up. Actually, let's leave. I've been wanting to try. I feel like while I'm streaming is the perfect time to try. Oh. I feel like while I'm streaming is the perfect. I turned on the stream on the other thing and then but didn't mute the audio. I wanted to try Zoom. So Zoom is you play. Let's see. As soon as you fold, you get taken to a different table where you can play again. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this is not my stakes. We want much lower stakes than that. Thank you very much. 5,100. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, sweet. We need to bully this, though. We're going to play from this position. Bit of a value bet plus a bully bet. Okay. We're going to check. Do you have a king? I don't think you do. Let's find out. Let's bet 300 and see how you respond. You're thinking way too hard to have a king. Okay, we're screwed if he has a 9, though. That sucks. Let's find out what he does. Oh, dang. I should have bet more. Oh, well. Yeah, we're out of here. Well, that's kind of neat. 7-9 on the button. No pre-flop raise. Fine, we'll at least see the flop. Definitely gonna just check it down, though. Well, can we push some of you guys out of here? Are we that skittish? Cool. Goodbye. Potential king high flush. We'll at least see the flop as long as there's no pre-flop raise. Don't raise! Okay. I thought he was going to raise. Ew. little test bet, huh? Well, there is the potential for a runner flush draw. Plus, we could pair a king, so fine. I'll call 100. Oh! The flush! It's coming. I'm scared, Rational Beam. Will I dream? Dude, seriously, fuck you. Why? Gotcha. Man, shut the hell up. You shut the hell up. Oh, oops. He's got a... There's no way you have a king, dude. He's got a pair of some kind, though. I'll bet you. Knew it. Sure. I do have a flush. It's just a shitty flush, and someone could easily have a better one. They've got a flush too. Shit. The question is... I gotta see this one. I'm probably wrong. Yeah, but all they need is they can have any club higher than a 9, and they take this. Ah, not flush. Damn it. I knew it. I shouldn't have been in that pot. I had no business in there. No. Oh, this is intense. This is like too much. I can't get a break. I think I'm gonna have to sit out and go to a normal table. I don't like how fast it is. I'm making stressed out decisions. What is 6+ Hold'em? An action-packed short deck format loved by high-stakes players. There are no cards lower than a 6. A flush beats a full house. Ace 6, 7, 8, 9 is classified as a straight. And only the button posts a blind. That's weird. I don't know if I like that. What's Tempest? Based on Texas Hold'em, with antes that increase until a showdown is reached, an extra pre-flop blind, and just 2 options for all players. All in or fold. I gotta at least watch a game of this. This is bizarre. Not my cup of tea, though. Okay. What's a spin and go? Spin and go tournaments are played 3-handed. At the start of each spin and go, a random draw will take place to set the prize pool, giving an opportunity to win up to 50 million. Are played 3-handed? What does that mean? Spin and go tournaments are played 3-handed. Can I not just observe one? Observe. No limit hold'em. This is like the end, though. They're down to 2 people. You know, that actually sounds fun, a sit and go. I think I'm going to do that. I haven't done that in a while. Sweet. Sit and goes are fun. Why is my picture so blurry? Wow, statistically the worst hand possible. 7-2 offsuit. and I'm in early position. Definitely folding. Oh, and he's gonna bet, yeah. That would be the worst decision of my life. To call a pre-flop raise in first position with 7-2 offsuit. Well, way to go. You bought yourself some blinds. Dum-dum. Unless that was his intention. Oh. Do we slow play this or value bet? That's the question here. It's only jacks. We probably should value bet. Because if we slow play, we're basically just hoping we hit, and then if not, we gotta fold. But if I value bet, we could increase our odds and potentially win. Let's value bet. I'm in the button position. Might as well be a little bit of a bully. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, shit. Didn't even have to slow play. Oh, look at me. I just joined a tournament and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to bet $500. You should call me because I'm clearly full of shit. Maybe I bet too much. Ah, I bet too much. Damn it. Oh well. I should have only done 100 or 300 or something. I made it too expensive. Alright, late position, king jack offsuit. We pretty much have to hit on the flop. Fine. We'll just call. Yeah, we're gonna check or fold. Oh, you're gonna rep a 10, huh? Or are they just AFK? All that time and they only bet 20. I think they actually have a 10. Probably. They're trying to bait people into the pot. It's so much easier if you're at a real table to read people. It's harder when it's virtual. If he throws out another 20. Oh, you're out of time. Maybe they are just AFK. Oh, alright. Well, they only timed out once. The first time they bet at the last second. No, they bet a 20. Oh, maybe a hand or two ago. Sure. I didn't notice though. Yeah, they got up and left apparently. I don't think that dude had anything, but I don't know. I'm gonna pay attention to this guy though. Oh yeah, nice pocket kings, and in, well, not the best position, but better. They have to miss a certain number, or a big blind, I think. So as soon as the big blind hits, if they time out on a big blind, they're out. It's not going to cost me too much to double this raise, so I'm going to do that. I think Lucky might have a couple aces, though, but that's okay, because if we hit a king... Dude, KMNB, just quit, man. I was kind of expecting a re-raise. Shit. He's checking. All in? What'd you come in here with a 2-3? I can't call it, because even if they have an ace... Come on, Lucky, call him. I want to see. Damn it! Alright, Leon. Got my eye on you. Yeah. Yep, it is literally the worst starting pocket cards, hole cards. because they're not suited, and they're not connectors, and they're like the farthest away that they can be from each other while still being shitty. Is this dude just high or what? Like, what are you doing? You know what they're probably doing? They're probably playing 5 different fucking tables. There's people that do that. I can play 2 tables and it's not too bad, but any more than that, and I don't know how people do it. Just for fun, I guess. I'm gonna throw a horseshoe at that dude. Next time he's idling. What's terrifying? Yes. I mean, other primates maybe? Like, maybe ones that weren't human, you know, but like, what's the other one? I don't know. I mean, it could be our higher reasoning functions too. That's just like, that's not quite right. I don't trust it. Since our brains evolved such complicated behavior, there's lots of anomalies that are probably unique to us over other animals. Yeah, I'm out of this one. I'm ahead, but not by a lot. We'll see. In a tournament, in a sit and go, you just have to be patient, though, because other people will get impatient, and eventually they'll make a mistake. I'm surprised we haven't lost anyone yet. Usually you have a couple people go all in right away, and then one person gets knocked out. Because they're like, oh, fuck it. I'm either going to get way ahead right here on the first round, excuse me, or get out and start a brand new tournament. So it happens a lot, where they just go all in. So nobody really cares about their money. I just keep throwing the horseshoe at his head. Oh, I wish this Germany guy would just get knocked out already. That's cool. Argentina. Brazil. United States, Canada. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I went over all my Trello boards today and just making sure I got all of our shows and stuff in order. I canceled Solstice tonight because Maggie was so out of it this morning. Yeah. Sometimes you just can't. Just like even when you're having a bad day, you know, it's like I want to help, but there's not always anything anyone can do. Same when I'm in a funk. You saying that Maggie's in a particularly bad funk? Oh, she assured me that it was just lack of sleep. Like, did she tell you that it was something particularly bad? Hmm. Damn it. I swear I never hit when I get hands like this. Oh, I did hit an ace now. He must have hit an ace too. I'm gonna raise though. I'm gonna bet the pot. I've had a feeling he hit the ace, but I had a higher kicker. Everyone's getting a little more conservative. One person bets, and then it's just fold, 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 fold. All in? Okay, well, I'm out of here. God. This is an interesting tournament. Nobody's knocked out yet. This could go on for a bit. The blinds have already doubled, I think. Yeah, I think they did double once already. Oh, yep. Leon. I had a feeling he was going to go out with the blaze of glory soon. I realized I'm hunched at my desk. I need to raise my desk height. There we go. That's better. Oh, another all in. Oh shit. He hit queens. He went in all. He called the all in with a 10. He just had an ace. He had an ace 10, but the ace wasn't anything. All he had was a pair of 10s. People like, it's like they have an ace and they're like, they make stupid decisions. That was a weird call. And it was an insta call too. The guy went all in with top pair and he's like, yeah, middle pair. Let's see it. Is it out of batteries? Oh. And? Mm-hmm. No. In the player character, you can see all unclaimed characters, and you can click multiple, I believe. What? Oh, you just have to hold control and scroll mouse wheel on them. No, FGU is not intuitive. It's like the EVE Online of D&D software. Really great once you figure it out, but until then it's a nightmare. Oh wow, all in, huh? 6-8. Jesus. What is with these all ins? Oh, that's too funny. Damn it. It's too bad that he didn't have a smaller stack than Lucky. Because it's that guy that keeps idling. I wish he'd just get knocked out already. A raise, huh? Okay. I can't decide. Fine, I'm gonna call this one because it's slow enough. Let's check. Really? You want to start a side pot? I thought we were just gonna go on and get this guy out of here. Well, I can't call the side pot, so it's up to you two. And you win with the kicker. Woohoo! Sweetie's gone. A 5-9 offsuit in the small blind. I'm going to cut my losses here. Good thing I did, too. Watch me at 8-9 of clubs. That would be incredible. then I would have had a straight flush. Five deuce suited, but I'm in the dealer position. All right, Marino. What the hell, man? I'm gonna raise y'all. See if I can push any of you out. No? Is that not gonna just... That's just not gonna work at this table, huh? Oh, okay, good. Alright, I'll call 50 just to see if we hit a spade. Alright, I'm out. Goodbye. Da-da-da-da. I need some music. Fair. Yeah. Going all in, huh? All in. Well, I don't have anything, so... Oh, he had a pair of aces. Nice. I think people have a hard time folding with when they have an ace in their hand. Yeah. Oh, shit. Well, I'm glad I stayed out of that. It's been so long since I got into poker. I've been enjoying it lately. Yeah, fuck that. No, I wanted to see the flop with that. Oh shit, someone's going down. Ah, they split it. That's funny. Hmm. How much does he have? 535. Dun, 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 dun. Really? Alright. Okay, I hit the 7. Nice. I think this rich guy is just trying to leave the table. He's gone all in twice in a row. Ooh, really close to a straight here. Do I call this with a straight draw? Need a queen or a 7. No. Yeah, I can't do that. Damn it. I'm getting to the point where I'm about to have to just pick a decent hand and go all in. I just don't have that many big blinds left. I think it's like, what, 10 big blinds? I have way less than that. So, yeah. Got 5. Big blind's 20. Oh, no, not yet. You're right. Or 200, I meant. It's 207 minutes. Five is the rule. Okay. Once you have 5 or fewer, that's when you just start shoving. Oh, shit. Oh, and you're out of there, Sean B. See you later. Oh, nice. Kick ass. Dumbass. Went in with a couple queens. Wait, how did I lose? What did he have? He got a straight! Motherfucker! Damn it! Wow. How did he It was still a dumbass decision because he only had a pair of queens when I had top pair on the board. And then he fucking rivered a straight. Fuck. Lucky asshole. Yep. Poker has a lot of skill in it, but there's still definitely that element of chance for sure. Sometimes you just get screwed on the river by somebody who shouldn't have even been in the pot on the river. God. All right. I think it's time to end the stream so I can smoke. All right, thanks everyone for hanging out with me, and we'll